You check the locks on your doors and windows twice. But what about the shadows lurking in the corners of history? Tonight, we delve into the darkest recesses of the past, unearthing 10 terrifying facts that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. From plagues that decimated civilizations to unsolved mysteries that continue to baffle experts, we'll explore the chilling events that have left an indelible mark on the human psyche. Get ready, because once you peer into the abyss of these stories, the abyss stares back. And some things can't be unseen. Imagine a world shrouded in fear. The stench of death hangs heavy in the air, a constant reminder of the invisible enemy stalking the streets. It's 1346, and the Black Death, a gruesome plague, has begun its rampage across Europe. Victims suffer agonizing symptoms, swollen lymph nodes, blackening flesh, and a gruesome death within days. Entire villages are wiped out, their populations reduced to nothing but ash and silence. Over 200 million souls are claimed by this relentless killer, leaving a scar on human history that will never fade. The Black Death wasn't just a disease, it was a societal collapse. The plague may be gone, but the chilling memory of its reign lingers. The year is 1692. The small puritanical community of Salem, Massachusetts becomes consumed by an insidious evil. An evil that doesn't lurk in the shadows, but festers in the hearts of its own people. It begins subtly, with strange fits and accusations, whispers of witchcraft, and deals with the devil. Neighbors turn on neighbors, friends on friends, as paranoia and suspicion grip the town. Imagine being accused of witchcraft. You're dragged into the public square, subjected to humiliating tests and forced confessions. 20 innocent souls are hanged, their only crime being in the wrong place at the wrong time, caught in the grip of mass hysteria. The Salem witch trials stand as a terrifying example of how fear and ignorance can twist even the most devout hearts. Picture this: a group of 9 experienced hikers sets out into the Ural Mountains, their eyes set on conquering the slopes of Dead Mountain. It's January 1959 and the air is thick with anticipation, the promise of adventure. Weeks later, their tent is discovered, sliced open from the inside. Inside, their belongings lay scattered, abandoned. The hikers are gone. Search parties scour the frozen landscape, their unease growing with each passing day. Some are barefoot, clad only in their underclothes, despite the sub-zero temperatures. Others have horrific injuries, fractured skulls, crushed chests, and one hiker missing her tongue. The Dyatlov Pass incident is a chilling reminder that some mysteries are never meant to be solved. Chapter 4. The London Monster. The year is 1786. London, shrouded in fog and lit by flickering gaslight, becomes a hunting ground for a shadowy figure known only as the London Monster. Imagine walking the cobbled streets at night, the echo of your own footsteps the only sound, your heart pounding with each rustle of leaves. The monster, as he was called, targeted women, subjecting them to horrific acts of violence. His weapon of choice? A knife used to slash and disfigure his victims, leaving them permanently scarred both physically and emotionally. Panic gripped the city. Women were afraid to leave their homes, the fear of becoming the monster's next victim a constant weight on their minds. Though never officially identified, the London Monster's reign of terror left an indelible mark on the city. Chapter 5. The Dancing Plague of 1518. Imagine this, a summer day in Strasbourg, France, 1518. But instead of the joyous sounds of market day, there's a different rhythm taking hold. A woman, Frau Trophia, begins to dance in the street, a wild, uncontrollable frenzy. This isn't a celebration, this is madness. Day and night she dances, her body driven by an unseen force. Soon, others join her, their bodies swaying and contorting in a grotesque ballet. Days turn into weeks, the relentless dancing claiming its victims. Exhaustion, heart attacks, strokes, the dancers collapse, their bodies pushed beyond their limits. Was it mass poisoning, religious fervor, Or something even stranger? The Dancing Plague of 1518 remains one of history's most bizarre and unsettling events. The Dancing Plague serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes reality itself can become a nightmare. Chapter 6. The Mary Celeste. Picture the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, 1872. A ship drifts aimlessly, its sails billowing in the wind. This is the Mary Celeste, a merchant ship seemingly lost at sea. But when a boarding party climbs aboard, they find something truly unsettling. The ship is deserted. There's no sign of a struggle, no distress signals, just eerie silence. The cargo is intact, the crew's belongings undisturbed, as if they simply vanished into thin air. The Mary Celeste remains one of the most enduring maritime mysteries, a chilling reminder that the sea holds secrets that may never be revealed. Chapter 7. Ancient Egypt, 1922. A world obsessed with uncovering the secrets of the past turns its attention to the Valley of the Kings, where the tomb of a young pharaoh, Tutankhamun, lies undisturbed for millennia. Excitement fills the air as Howard Carter, a British archaeologist, and his team break through the final seal, stepping into a tomb untouched for over 3,000 years. Treasures beyond imagination glitter under the light of their torches, gold, jewels, and the preserved remains of King Tut himself. But whisperings of a curse soon follow. Within months of the tomb's discovery, tragedy strikes. Lord Carnarvon, the financial backer of the expedition, dies from an infected mosquito bite, his death coinciding with a power outage in Cairo. Coincidence? Perhaps. But the deaths continue. Members of the excavation team, visitors to the tomb, all meet untimely ends, their deaths attributed to strange accidents or illnesses. Whether a real curse or simply a series of unfortunate events, the story serves as a chilling reminder that some secrets are best left buried. Chapter 8. The Bell Witch. Imagine this. You're lying in bed, the darkness pressing in when you hear it. A scratching at your window, a whisper of your name. It's not the wind, and it's not your imagination. This was the reality for the Bell family of Adams, Tennessee in the early 1800s. Their story, passed down through generations, tells of a malevolent entity, a witch, who plagued their farm and tormented their family. It began with strange noises, objects moving on their own, and escalated to physical attacks, pinching, scratching, and even poisoning. The entity, known as the Bell Witch, seemed particularly focused on John Bell, the patriarch of the family. The Bell Witch's reign of terror lasted for years, leaving the family physically and emotionally drained. Chapter 9. The Axemen of New Orleans. New Orleans, 1918. Jazz music spills from every doorway, but a different kind of rhythm haunts the city's nights. A rhythm of fear, struck by the chilling clang of an axe against wood. A sound that sends shivers down the spines of even the bravest souls. The Axeman, as he was known, terrorized the city, breaking into homes in the dead of night, his weapon of choice a simple axe, brutal and unforgiving. His victims? Mostly Italian-American grocers, their doors and windows smashed open, their lives taken in a flurry of violence. People slept with axes under their beds, boarded up their windows, terrified to become the next victims of this shadowy figure. Though never caught, the Axemen's reign of terror left an indelible mark on New Orleans. Chapter 10. The Winchester Mystery House. Imagine a house not built for comfort or beauty but for confusion, for appeasement. A house with doors that open to brick walls, staircases that lead to nowhere, and windows that look out onto other rooms. This is the Winchester Mystery House, a sprawling Victorian mansion in San Jose, California. And it's a testament to one woman's descent into madness and fear. Sarah Winchester, the widow of gun magnate William Winchester, believed she was cursed by the spirits of those killed by her husband's rifles. Driven by grief and fear, she consulted a medium who told her to never stop building, as a way to appease the spirits and protect herself from their wrath. For 38 years, construction continued on the house 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The Winchester Mystery House stands today as a chilling monument to fear and obsession, a place where the line between reality and nightmare blurs with every turn of the hallway. From the plague-ridden streets of medieval Europe to the shadowy corners of the Winchester Mystery House, we've journeyed through some of history's most terrifying tales. If you found these stories as bone-chilling as I do, then hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more spine-tingling content, and share this video with your friends, if you dare. But be warned, this is just the beginning. So, turn off the lights, lock your doors, and try to get some sleep, if you can.